Welcome to At the Vanguard. We're TB Vanguard, and our motto is for fans by fans. We showcase fans on the front line of the Teen Breezy movement. This podcast is an open forum to discuss current topics as they relate to Chris Brown and his fan base.
Welcome to At the Vanguard podcast for May 21st, 2018. Let's go around and give the introductions. I'm Paula.
I'm Shay. This is Jandy.
Tammy.
So, welcome, everybody. We have a light agenda today, and there are a few of us, so that works out just right. For social commentary, we wanted to talk about what Snoop had to say. If you look in the podcast DM, I put the link to the video, the YouTube video, and it's just a 2 minutes and 12 seconds of Snoop talking about Kanye and his opinion of why he's sort of gone off the edge. We get a chance to look at that, but look.
Hey, Paula.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
D.
Hey, D. Hey. It's raining over here.
Good. I love the rain.
Never rains in Southern California. That's
That's
how the song goes. That's how the song goes. We didn't start with the social commentary, so I want everybody to look at the video. I put the link in the podcast DM. The video of Snoop talking about Kanye. Okay, so we can do a little round robin and.
Well, you're Nikki today, Paula. So go for it.
Yep, I'm Nikki today. Okay, Shay, the question, well, I guess there's no real question, but we listened to Snoop talk about Kanye doesn't have any black women, and it wasn't about who you marry. You can marry who you want. But I think the issue he was talking about was his family, the rest of his black family not being in his life. But what did you think about or what was your impression of what he said?
I definitely do agree with what he said because, as we all know, his mother was that person for him. And I don't really know any other family that he has outside of his mom. Like, does he have any brothers or sisters?
No, he's an only child, but he does have aunties, though.
Okay. Yeah, but I definitely think that not just black women either, but I think he needs some men in his life who will really sit him down and really not only help him, but tell him the truth.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much just how I feel about it.
All right, D?
I agree. I mean, they need somebody to sit, like they said, sit him down and talk to him because he's just listening to the Kardashian perspective of things since he's surrounded by the Kardashian women. Mm-hmm. And I think he might just have lost the different perspective that he had before. He just needs, like Snoop said, his aunties would come up there and snatch him. Maybe somebody need to come over and snatch Kanye a little bit. Maybe, and say, hey, remember this, remember that,
Right.
Nephew, what you doing, nephew?
Okay, Jandy?
Yep, I agree. And, I mean, there's been jokes going around about them crazy girls anyway, like about, look what they did to Lamar, look what they did to Bruce. And there was somebody else, too. And then, talk about, watch out, Kanye, when he first hooked up with her. And
he did.
So, yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, I don't know. He needs something. Because, yeah, get away from them. But anyway, yeah.
Right,
he doesn't have anybody else but him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to. But I know he does have aunties.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Tammy?
they cut him off from him.
I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
I don't think like Kanye really got a chance to grieve for his mom. I think everybody is different as far as how they grieve. And I think maybe it was more than, what everybody expected, or it's more than even he knew.
I think he's like he really probably needed to just take time off and, you know, really grieve and, you know, but I think ever since his mom died, he hasn't been the same.
No, he really hasn't.
Music, and Snoop is right. Like, you know, his music, the kind of music he was making, you know, it's like he changed. And I think, like, you know, as time went on, it got worse for him. And it's just getting worse. I know about the Kardashian curse, but I don't really, like, you know, I think Odom had issues, you know, before he got with them, and I believe, you know, Kanye did too, because I think his mom had passed, so a lot of times, and then you got married, you taking on, you know, a whole new life and starting a whole new life, and you probably aren't healed from, you know, what happened, you know, with your mom. So, you know, maybe he shouldn't have, you know, gotten married. He probably should have just dealt with his issues and got himself together before he, you know, took on a wife and started having children, because now it's like he's like falling apart.
You know, I'm sort of conflicted, because I felt like in the beginning, you know, it seemed like getting married and having a family seemed to have grounded him, at least for a while. But I guess but I agree though that if you don't deal with your grief, it's not going to go away. It's not going to fix itself. And I think he probably needed some counseling, but he probably wouldn't take it. But but that's pretty key when you've gone through something, especially since his grieving was so public. You know, it's not like us. We can, you know, go off ourselves and go, you know, but no, he didn't get that. It's all in the news, you know, even what happened to his mother, exactly what happened to her. That was all public. So it's a different way of having to deal with grief and that type of thing. And I remember when they had their wedding shower at their house, and he came with his aunties. It was, I want to say, at least 3 of them. And, you know, they seemed like lovely ladies who looked very similar to his mom. But if they're not around, you know, more often, or if they're not assertive enough to really say, okay, look, you're going off the deep end, then, yeah, then being with people who constantly tell you yes, or sort of go along with what you say, that's not going to help you. Not at all. So I think that's my opinion. I just think that's been his problem. He really needs a counter opinion somewhere. But let's hope for the best for Kanye. I agree with Chris. We want to see him be a leader, not a, what did he call him? What did he say? I can't remember exactly what he said, but I did agree with what he said. We want to see him not look like a buffoon, you know, to look, to really thrive and do well. Like it seemed like he was going to be doing.
The interview he did, he didn't even sound like Kanye.
I know.
Did you get a glimpse of the recent interview he did?
Yeah.
And he sounded really, really good, but it just didn't sound like Kanye. It sounded like somebody else, actually. But he sounded really good, and he looked, you know, pretty good. But and I think that grieving is why he, you know, was so disappointed in Jay and they, you know, why, you know, because it's like, you know, when you lose someone and you feel other people are family, and, you know, it's a business, or maybe you would cling on to them more than you would have if, you know, you wasn't grieving. And I think that really was a big blow to him, too. You know, the way, you know, from what he was saying, that you haven't called me, or my kids don't play with your kids. And that probably all, you know, everything all at once just probably was too much for him, and he just lost it.
And I mean, like, I can take this out, but I was thinking about, he was talking about B and Jay. They had their own personal things going on. It wasn't even about him, but in his state, he was like, he couldn't see that, you know, it wasn't about him or something that was going on with them, and that's why they couldn't come to the wedding, and that's why they had, you know, other issues. It wasn't about rejecting him. It's like they've got their own stuff to deal with. So, but he was so self-absorbed, he couldn't even fathom that. So, yeah, he's seeing different now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was going through a lot. So I don't know. He might still be going through a lot. I don't know with Kanye, because sometimes I think like maybe he's doing it for publicity or for attention. So because he has done stunts in the past. So I'm conflicted with him. I don't know what to think sometimes. Is he really off the edge, or is he just, doing things for attention? So I don't know, but this time around, I think he really has an issue, because that's like really crazy for him to say what he said.
Yeah, it's a long way from George Bush Don't Like Black People. I mean, it's a completely different Kanye.
Yeah,
who is this guy? Yeah, like, who is this guy?
He did a complete 360 on that one.
Oh my goodness!
Like, what happened to the Bush hating black people?
So we were talking about the pictures from that Chris posted, and sort of wondering, what videos they were from. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see the pictures?
Yeah, but I saw somebody, who was it? I think Oh Hell Yeah posted the video guy who did some other videos of Chris, and he said that they've got, I think he's working on that Justin Sky, DJ Khaled song video. Because he did a couple of other videos that Chris was in. Like, he did the one that DJ Khaled had with Justin Bieber and Quavo and Lil Wayne. But he also did some videos with Chris, so it's on her page what he was talking about. So I guess that's one of the other videos going on. So River Entertainment was saying that he had 3 videos in the can. I guess it might be Chris's videos.
Through Chris's videos, and then he's also working on something with Justin Sky.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's the one that guy I was telling you about. Yeah, that's the Justin Sky one.
She was on the red carpet last night. The red carpet was a struggle last night, but Justin Sky was on there. She's really cute. But I did Flicker or Flame. I wish I had done more people now, because a lot of people participated in the little Flicker or Flame for each outfit. I only did a few. I wish I had done more. But maybe 70 people on each one, participated on each one on Instagram. But Justin Sky was on the red carpet. And also, did you see Normani's performance? She had almost everybody talking about her. Her award show debut last night was pretty amazing.
Yes, it was. A star has been born.
Yeah.
She's breaking away from Fifth Harmony, so it's about time.
Yeah, I love that little dance number she did. I was like, okay, girl. Okay.
Right.
She just whirled it right on down on the ground. I was like, okay. She loved that little number she did. I like to hear the way she just twirled, and the way she just twirled it all down. I was like, can I do that?
If you do that, post the video, okay?
Right. Yeah, okay. You got to me fall on my head. It's going to be a comedy. They're like, oh, no, girl. That was nothing like this you did.
That's funny.
Remember, Tammy, you promised us, you said if Chris dropped a video for nowhere, we're going to get dance clips from you or something. Did you say
that? Oh, yes. I do remember that. I remember
my nieces and my nephews. I said from my nieces and my nephews.
You said you were going to do it, Tammy. Yes, you did.
Yeah. I did say that one time. You know what? I'll do one. You know. I'm going to do that one time. I'm going to jump in there.
You got to represent for New York. You got to represent for New York. Yeah.
Oh, God. Those videos is going up. And I see Joe Budden tweeted out. Did you see that, Z?
Yes.
He was like, it's man.
I didn't see what. Right.
And nowhere has only gotten better. I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. So,
right.
I should have, responded to him. I didn't, but I should have responded to him. Who are you thinking about when you listen to that song, Joe? Because I know who I'm thinking about when I listen to it.
Right.
So,
and the thing about the song, like I don't really like. It's very poppy, and I'm not a big pop fan, but that song is just too gorgeous. I love it. I actually love it.
Everything just meshes together, like the way he sings it, the beat, the flow. Yeah. I just love it.
Yes, he definitely put his foot in that one. Yeah, I mean he really did that one. Now, one thing that's happened great this week, Little More reached 100 million views. Yay!
Yay!
Finally.
Where?
We got down to about 920 and we announced it. It's like everybody went in because that's light work. Just to get another 100,000 or so. Oh, yeah, we can do that. And we did it just in like a day.
It's not showing on mine. It's still at, sometimes my YouTube freezes. It's still at 99, 969.
Oh, it was like that a week ago.
It's on Vivo though, right, Paula?
Yes, on Vivo. Right? And I actually put it in our story because some people were saying, oh, it's not 100 million yet. And so I put it, so I did a screenshot and put it in our story. So if you look on our Instagram story, you'll see it. And I got it circled. So, yeah, it's definitely, because if Vivo has it, it's definitely there. So, yeah, it's at 100 million.
Yeah, Vivo normally has more views, even if it's just a little more or a couple of more views than on YouTube. But it wasn't on Vivo on mine either.
Oh, really?
It does that sometimes because I've noticed, like, some people will be saying, oh, it's, 100 million. And I'm like, I don't say anything. And I look at mine, I'm like, well, mine ain't saying 100 million. But I've noticed that it does that. But sometimes I've also noticed that it freezes, like, for a couple hours, you don't see anything. Like, it doesn't, the numbers don't change. I don't know why it does that. But
especially when it starts to get towards a milestone number, it'll freeze. I have seen that, where it freezes like that. When it gets towards a milestone number, just like, okay, why just load up? So,
that's probably what's going on.
And I was telling Dee that because I was wondering why, like, Run It and some of these other early videos weren't Vivo certified. Vivo wasn't created until 08 or 09. I can't remember exactly which date. But those songs precede Vivo. That's why they, weren't Vivo certified right away. So that's why it's like, okay, we got to get these old ones Vivo certified because they didn't exist. So he's been around before Vivo. Young as he is. One of my favorite tweets is this guy was like, Chris Brown's been around since I was in elementary school, and he still ain't 30. Like, good God.
And he's still in his 20s. Yeah, right. I think that's too.
I thought that was cute.
No, next year he won't be.
So, Dee, did you have something else you wanted to bring up?
I think I know this is recent. Chris posted all those new pictures that came up on his Instagram page today, and it almost looks like they might be normal, like album filler pictures, but I don't know. What do you guys think those pictures are? Because he looks really good in all three of those pictures.
He does.
I know we were speculating on whether they were videos, like from videos.
Yeah, I think it's probably a video. Or I'm hoping, not the same one, but probably a different one because he's dressed differently. Even though he changes up in his videos anyway, but I don't know. It's just the one with the shirt off. It just seems like that's probably a new video.
Yeah. Somebody did a way of clipping out just the face, and I used that for the quote today because they just were able to get it close up without being grainy. Like, oh my God, this looks so good. I don't know how people do that, and I don't know what they use, but it looks so good. So I used that for the quote today. But man, Team Breezy is so talented.
I know, right?
I'm telling you. Man.
I want to see what Chris is going to do for Royalty's birthday that's coming up. So that'll be the next thing to see. You know. She's going to be 4 years old. I can't believe it. I remember she was just born. Remember?
I know. Well, when we just found out, like when we first found out, yeah, it was just the other day, seems like. And I saw they have like a planning party, and apparently it's going to be a ball. A 4-year-old with a ball, having a ball, a birthday ball.
No.
That's cute.
Like a prom ball kind of thing? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like it. That's what it looks like.
You see Royalty into the dress-up phase, so, you know.
She does. Yeah, she loves clothes. She's in a beautiful little white dress. And meeting with, they said it was just a meeting for the meeting. It's going to be a real life ball. I'm like, oh, okay. That's going to be cute. A 4-year-old having a ball. That's crazy.
Your dad can make your dreams come true. Go for it. And I think you still got Freaky Friday blown up on the Devo. It's still at number 11 on Billboard Hot 100. And I'm just surprised at the success of that because they haven't performed it live. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, it's about to hit, I think it's 250 right now, 250 views, perhaps. I'm going to go look right now. So what you guys think about that?
It should be like 248 now or 249.
So still doing about 4,000 a day? I mean, 4 million a day? 4 million a day?
2 to 4 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
it's so funny because
you know, really
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say. He really knocked that video out of the park, though. That really was a really good video. It was just the energy of it all, you know, the energy in the video. Like if you
I think having a story.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it was just so much energy and the smiling. Like if you was in a bad mood, you watch that video, you couldn't help but smile. You know?
Yes. But it is like a little movie. It's very, it's funny. You smile. And every time, like I never get tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Never get tired of it. It's really fun. I saw this.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this thing, you know, there's like, when you so Team Breezy as F. This girl was in her car and Freaky Friday came on. Her friend in the back was like, I'm tired of hearing that. She was like, so what, you tired? Go to sleep then. I was like, totally intimidating. Yeah, Team Breezy, don't mess with Team Breezy. You should have kept that to yourself.
Oh, the radio must be playing that all the time.
Oh,
Somebody was driving down the street. No, it wasn't the radio playing it because he was playing the original version, and it was loud, and he started cursing. Everybody was looking at him. He turned it down. Because it was like, everybody was looking like, what in the hell? But you know me, I had my little shake on, like, yeah.
Right.
Walking across the street.
Yeah, you know Team Breezy will be like, nope, we want to hear it. Go ahead. Play it. That's so funny.
I'm real interested on how people are gonna how people are gonna take Hope You Do when it's like playing on the radio.
Oh, I hope it blows it up because that song is so gorgeous. I really hope it blows it up.
Yeah, we get to hear somebody really sing, you know. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I don't listen to the radio because they play the same old songs I don't want to hear all the time. You know, so I don't know what the hell is playing on the radio, but when I do listen, you know, you don't hear singing anymore. So I'm just curious to, you know, see, because Chris is doing a lot of runs on Hope You Do.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Yeah, I've been trying to sing, but I sing "Hope You Do It Here." I sing it all the time, but I make sure nobody can hear me. I'm not hitting the notes quite like he is. Let's just say that. Like, oh no.
Yeah, in the Chris Brown way. So,
but, yeah.
And the album is like this is what I was trying to total up all of the streams on Spotify for Heartbreak on the Full Moon. But when the streams are total, are we just totaling the streams from the first album or the additional album, the Christmas album that he added? Are those streams combined for both? Or is it just for the first album of 45 songs?
I believe so. What do you think, Dee?
I think they do by calendar year too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
okay.
I think because they're going to say what the sales were for 2018. You know, he should be double platinum by now, though. Honestly,
it's very close because I saw Emax say that it was very close to double platinum.
Yeah, because it's like on Spotify, it's like 990. No, 990.
People listen to it.
It's what do we have to get a billion streams? We're like less than 90,000 away from a billion on Spotify. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but that was just for the 45 songs. That's why I was asking. I don't know if I didn't calculate the other album of songs. So I don't even know what those streams are. I don't know if it's combined when you're doing, the streams for the album, or both of them combined, or is it just the 45 and then the additional separate? I don't know. But for the 45 songs of the first album, it's less than 90,000 away.
Wow.
That's exciting.
Nothing. That's light work.
Yeah.
And plus, when the tour starts, that's going to bring because the album is still, I know last week it was like number 46 or something like that, 44, 46, 48 on the Billboard 200. But once the tour starts up, it's going to come back up and go back higher. But Push has been out since in October to now, and it'll still be, going up and down with the 40s. That's still good, considering all these new albums that get dropped every 5 minutes. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that with the new videos coming out and then him going on tour, it's going to stay in the top 50, if not top 40 for the rest of the year. So that's good.
Yeah, that's why people were having a fit about it not being nominated by BET, because they did some newer albums that have done nothing, not even have radio hits. But who are we? I'm just, just reporting what I hear.
Did you guys see his BET Award nominations?
No.
I did, and I'm just like totally out of like the award shows. Like, I don't always get anymore. Like, I'm not. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care, because I feel like it's really unfair. Like, with the Bill BB 100 or whatever. I just the BB. What is it? BBMAs. I just feel it was like totally unfair, and but whatever.
The word I would use is questionable, because it's very odd. They pick people who have not had albums in a couple of years, because it's like they want the people who are popular, or it's like they the people in the clique and the good clique in high school. It's like that. It's like they choose them over and over and over again. And why? I mean,
well, I think it kind of just shows you. Here's how you can tell how bad it is. DJ Khaled is the most nominated artist on the BET Awards. He's like, that says it right there.
Right.
he's not singing, he doesn't dance, he doesn't rap, but he's the most nominated artist. So, but I'm glad Chris got nominated for Best Director, because it looks like, you know, he has a good chance on that, because no other artist is directing all those films, and with him showing the behind-the-scenes clips, there's a lot that goes into those videos. So I'm happy for that nomination.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I'll be very pleased if he wins it. I'll be very pleased. I wanted to put something together to advertise it, but I can't do anything short enough for Instagram, but I'll probably do it for YouTube and then post it on Twitter and Facebook. But yeah, I really would like to see him win that. I know he would like to be, you know, I'm sure he's proud to be nominated, because that is an honor in itself, being nominated. But it would be great if he won, because the people, I mean, there are other people who are good video directors, but they're not artists, and they don't really have anything fairly recent. They really don't. So that's my opinion.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know.
Well,
I was surprised his album didn't get nominated. That was a surprise.
yes.
No, I'm not surprised. It's
But
like, you know, it's like
thing.
a trend. Yeah, it's very questionable, but it seems like it's a trend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's supposed to be a trend. Like, did it ever happen? Did it ever drop? Did that album ever drop? Did it ever go gold in 3 days and platinum in like 2 months?
Yeah.
Did it have like 5 platinum songs that's probably going double platinum?
Right.
Like, you know, so, you know what I'm saying? What happened to that album?
Right. Yes. Very questionable. You're making me think about stuff, but I won't do it. But I just think about doing it.
Yeah, got more songs,
but I'm not going to do it.
Album. Yeah, and it's getting ready to put out a couple of more songs, but nobody seems to know about that album.
Right.
They just play it all over the radio,
but they don't know about it. Okay.
Yeah, but everybody seems to know the songs when he performs.
Right.
They're like, whack.
I'm sure it's politics in there. I'm sure it's politics.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
I'm sure they probably wanted. I mean, they might have wanted him to perform, and he said no. But he's got this show on Saturdays with him and LMA and SZA. So, you know,
Right.
there's politics like anything else. But I mean, like I said, you got DJ Khaled, the most nominated artist on the BET Awards, and you got other people who probably could be more nominated than DJ Khaled.
Right.
And then you only got, like, for best female rapper, it's Nicki and it's Cardi B. What about Remy and everybody else?
Right.
You know?
Real rappers.
Crazy.
Yeah, but, you know, it seems like they choose who they want to choose. So, you know, it's their show, do your thing. Like I said, have fun. Don't come down my timeline. That's all I know.
I know.
You know, like
Right.
Remy shunned, you know, so it's like, this seems like they're trying to go more mainstream than what BET was originally for.
Right.
So, I mean, hence DJ Khaled, like, come on, like, that says it all right there.
No, I'm not only saying for BET, I'm talking about, like, you know, like the trend of the other shows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The nominations.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. I'm not angry. I'm just done.
But they did give him headlining on Saturday. That's a big deal.
BET
You know?
Awards,
and
yeah.
it's at the Staples, and it's at the Staples Center, so that's a big deal. So all he need to do is show out like he always does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I've noticed. That's what I've noticed. Like, you know, when it comes to awards and everything, it's like, oh, nobody remembers. But when it's time for a show and you want to sell tickets, they do it in New York a lot, like especially 97, because when they do a show, they try to do Lamar as the headliner, but he's not as popular on the East Coast. You know, so they had to put Chris Brown in. But Chris Brown was at 97, you know, the Summer Jam the following year. But they had to get him again. So when it's time for them to sell tickets, they know who to go to get that female, you know, crowd to come out. So, you know, when you look at things, you're like, oh, okay. Okay, that when you need to sell tickets, you know exactly who to come and get. And he should do his job each and every time. That's what he does. But, you know, like we all have said that, you know, he has to play the game, so.
I'm going to end on an up note, on a very up note. What are we going to close out with? We're excited for these new videos. They look like they're going to be exciting. You know, possibly Yellow Tape. We don't know, but possibly Yellow Tape is one that looks like it could be. Hope you do. What else? I don't know.
Royalty's birthday. Do we have a podcast before then?
Birthday.
Heartbreak on the Full Moon. I hope he has one for Heartbreak on the Full Moon.
Her birthday is the 27th. Let's see.
That's this weekend.
That's Sunday, right?
It's the 21st. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's this weekend coming up.
Wow.
That's Sunday.
Oh, okay. So we'll have a podcast the next day. We can talk about the party and what we see. We'll get to report on the little ball. I want to thank everybody for coming. I'm very grateful. This is a very quiet. Everybody was busy, I guess, this past weekend. So I'm grateful that we all showed up, that everybody showed up, and appreciate you coming every week as we always do. And we'll see you next Monday, the 28th. Thanks again, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Y'all have a good week.
You too.
Thanks for joining us on this episode, and we hope you'll join us again at the Vanguard.